Hey, what's up, everybody? So, is Ronnie coming to you today? Just wanted to make a quick little video. Yeah, we had another another seaside chat, but we got some houses over here today. Over here, we got some friends. I got an audience over here today. I got some quackers, some quackers. I had some geese, but they decided they didn't want to wait for showtime to happen. But a big reason why I do a lot of these videos is just to get things off my mind, kind of talk about things a little bit and see if anybody. Usually, sometimes I read read the comments and I answer everybody back eventually. It does take sometimes a few days, but I like to see what's going on and see if anybody see other people's because usually if I'm having an issue, somebody else is, or they've had it and they like to share their experience, or I may be able to help somebody else too, which is always a good thing. But today I wanted to talk about debt piles, and I'm not a big component of debt piles. I've never really had them, and I've just never had them. I don't even understand what a death pile is, kind of, in a way. I mean, I did we had the warehouse. I got a bunch of stuff that I would say stuff I just didn't want to list, and it got shoved under tables that I used and stuff like that, and never see them again. So I guess, and then when we wind up leaving our warehouse, a lot of that stuff got donated. I actually donated 2 truckloads of stuff, and at the time I had my excursion. So yeah, that was a lot of shit we donated. But it was just a lot of stuff. We used to sell a lot of stuff on Facebook. We kind of got away from that. I still got a lot of stuff in storage that probably could be sold on Facebook, but it's not the easiest thing. I have to go to storage, get it, have it, and then people flake out. Hopefully, with our new moving situation, hopefully being in the second largest city or close to it in New England will hold a advantage to actually getting back into Facebook and Craigslist, possibly. I don't know if people use Craigslist anymore, but like the other apps too that I really haven't played around with because they just haven't worked here in a long period of time, like OfferUp and What's Up. Or not What's Up. It's a whole different app. But you know what I'm talking about. But I've been, kind of thinking about the debt pile thing, and if I get the space, I'm probably going to start to accumulate stuff. Especially, I'm moving in an area that winters are going to be a little more harsh. So, and like this week I was sick. I had a stomach bug a few days. I did not go out. So stuff did not get listed because I wasn't feeling well. I didn't have anything really to list. So, a lot of things, it becomes these periods of time where you're unable, you're just not feeling good. Or what would happen if I, goofing around, I'm playing basketball and I break an ankle or something, So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to start to, once I move, of course, I start to accumulate a death pile. And then another thing is also the ability to. I've seen the Plateau at this eBay where I can hit 10 or 12,000. I know somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, I'd love to be there," but it's a lot of work once you get here. And when you're one person by yourself trying to do this, it does become very. It's a very hard pace to keep up. And it's weird because I only list and sell approximately 150, 160 items a month. We average somewhere around $75 an item most of the time, in that range. Between 60 and 75, just depends on the month. I've averaged as high as 90, But we do have a lot of smaller price things that I just seem to can't get away from sourcing when I find them. Sometimes I pass over them, but golf shirts is one of them. I don't know what it is with golf shirts. I love freaking picking these damn things up, and I gotta teach myself to stop it. But I think I'm doing it because spring's around the corner, And I've started to see some sell again, but it's not always the greatest thing to pick up. It's a very saturated uh, marketplace. But there's a plane. The plane. But we got a nice view here of the harbor today. The harbor is very calm, as you can see. Sun setting behind me. Wife will be home in a few hours. I'm going to make dinner. So, all is good. One of the places I like to sit is right across from us. But sitting over here at a boat dock thingy. Not a boat dock, a boat ramp. So, get a little different feel, a little different view today. Yeah, I still haven't cleaned my windshield, I know. And I think the other part is that I got to figure out how to come over this plateau. Is it wholesaling, which I'm not a fan of wholesale stuff, because I'm going down a level kind of because I can't get the higher quality stuff I want. And then it goes back into like yesterday's thing of talking about, if you didn't catch yesterday's video, like buying other resellers stock and stuff like that. Sometimes I've had people where they've actually were not into clothing, and they would pick stuff up and they would make double their money or something on it. But what happens is I found out that it was not good. This was probably like 6 years ago. And I'll take a brand for instance, is like Tommy Bahama, and if they could get them for $2.50, $3 a shirt on half off day, they'd say, hey, I'm going to give them to you for $6-8, whatever we'd agree on. And the problem is, man, they would be missing buttons, they would be stains, some of them would be, they were unsellable, some of them, or I'd have to get them dry cleaned, or they shrunk because they were not dry cleaned and they were hand washed and silk and everything. Just became this mess where I was wasting more money than I really wanted to, or other clothing in general, like floored items and stuff like that. So I kind of got away from it. I'm a kind of a more in hand kind of guy these days. If it's not in hand, I kind of don't want to deal with it so much. Because then I can look over what I'm getting, and I think it revolts in a very more better situation to figure out what you're getting and what you're buying and stuff like that. But I don't know. These two things I'm gonna eventually have to overcome here eventually is sourcing, and I mean, maybe I can do it the way I do it now, or maybe I'll have to get into see who wants to consign stuff. I have my eBay account sells stuff on a pretty regular basis. We do get better prices than a lot of people do, so it may be interesting to keep up and see what we can do. Got some friends coming back over. But I definitely got some ideas here to come through and figure out some different things and move forward and go from there. And just I gotta come up with some ideas here. But I do like some of the places that we're looking at have garages and have basements and stuff like that. So definitely more than enough room, which I'm gonna need moving forward with our business. And if I do try to get past that goal of that I have, because my expenses are going to go up moving to this new area. Definitely going to pay higher rent, and I would buy, but I'm not sure if it's going to be an area that me and the wife are going to like. And buying at the top of the market is not really always the best thing to do. And then we do have a second vehicle now. Thank God, one vehicle's we're close. My truck. And then we have the Dominican place now finally all taken care of, but gonna cost money, and I gotta put some money into it too, which, you know, air conditioners and appliances, stuff I haven't got around to because we're moving and stuff like that. Really, there's no rush because we're not going there and seeing it. But I don't know if you guys have, if you guys can think of anything, shoot some comments down below. I'd love to hear what everybody's up to and what people have done, and see my friends coming over here to end the video with me. Wish I had some bread to give them. But I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are my therapy, and this is my couch right here. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.